So I'm in Midtown Detroit right now, and right there is a view of the casino. That's Motor City Casino, and it's freezing out today here on March 18th. It's like 25 out right now. Ugh. But anyways, enough of being cold. MGM Grand Casino is right there, so that's a good view of the casinos. Of Motor City, which is right there. It looks totally lit up and cool at night. Motor City, and there's MGM. This school right here is a high school, Cass Tech, and one of the more well-known high schools in the state, really. As you can tell, it looks all modern, and that's a pretty high-tech school, so to speak. So this lady's gonna pass, and now over there is the Masonic Temple, and I was just looking at a sign right there, and it's been around for over 100 years, and from what I understand, they're about to close it up at some point a few years ago, and Jack White, the musician, he was the member of the White Stripes. He actually, I think, I don't know if he bought all of it, but he spent some money and either bought a portion of it or did something. But he kind of saved the building, so to speak. But this is a very nice venue. I've never actually been inside, actually, but as you can tell, it's very old and very cool looking. Yeah, so right there it says Masonic Temple, 100th something, 100th anniversary something cornerstone. Yeah, so it's been there a while. So this is Midtown Detroit, and right down the road up a piece is where my college was, Wayne State University. Oof. Yeah, something you gotta really watch is the bumps in the road through here. So, anyways, Founders. Oh, there's Founders Breweries right there. This is pretty cool. Founders Brewing Company. I was gonna stop in there for a second and grab a beer. Maybe in a little bit I will. Let me see here. Yeah, Founders Brewing Company. So what's cool about Midtown Detroit is that there's a lot of new development in Midtown, and then there's a lot of old school buildings, such as the Masonic Temple. And I do intend on going past my alma mater. I hate saying that word, because I don't really have that much pride as far as Wayne State goes. So Detroit Shipping Company, that place is pretty cool. I remember going there. The Peterborough. So we're on Cass and Peterborough right now. Yeah, so you can never expect the weather to be too nice in the month of March here in Detroit, but man, oh man, is it chilly out. 25 out, 26 out at my thing. It says on my dashboard, but still, it's freezing out. I'm in a hoodie and I should have worn a winter coat. So, Actually, I was gonna go down there for a second, but I'm gonna show you the old Miami. This is a really cool bar. It fills up on Saturday nights or on during prime events or whatever, but they have like a little backyard back there where you can sit out and have a fire. I don't know if they have that right now, you know, being that it's so cold out, but actually, you know, I'll go straight here for a minute and just to check this out. Some of these restaurants are pretty new. Like I don't remember that place. I've been to a number of these places just because I went to Wayne State, like I said, and just past this road up here, it appears to be where Wayne State starts. Yeah, Canfield West right here. So yeah, I do remember this quite well, and I think I'll save the Wayne State tour for a different time, just because there's more just more stuff to go through, and you know, I'm not trying to make this a real long video, you know, because being that I went to Wayne State, I probably know a little bit more than the average person does about it, so I'd like to talk more in detail about that. So whereas at Midtown itself, I know a thing or two about it because I went to school around here, but you know, I don't know any, you know, I'm sure there's people who know quite a lot more, so feel free to comment on the comment section. So there's Jack White White, Fear of the Dawn with the Detroit logo. That's pretty cool. We'll drive up and it looks like there's a garage or something. Bon. None of this stuff I don't think was here when I went to school. Artesian Ales, the Jolly Pumpkin, Third Man Records. Yeah, I've mentioned this before. Midtown's really come alive in the past 5, 10, 15 years. I began at Wayne State in 2011 and graduated in 2015. So, from that point, look at this house. That's pretty cool looking. At that point, I noticed that there was quite a lot of development going on around here, but I mean, from 2015 to now, here in 2023, I mean, it's grown a lot. I mean, it's a place to be now, really. Looks like a German place. I don't know if it's a house or what that place is, but a little trendy. Okay, these are really old houses here. Kind of really. I'm moving the camera kind of fast, but I kind of wanted to show you all the stuff around here. And as old as it is around here, it is very trendy and very, how do I put it? I don't know, artsy, I guess you can say. There's the old Miami again. We're on Cass now. So what I'm going to do is, I think that's pretty much sums it up around in this area. So I'm going to go down to Woodward, which runs parallel to Cass, and then we'll be right by the DIA, which is the Detroit Institute of Arts, and the Detroit Library. And I think that'll pretty much wrap it up right here on Woodward. Woodward's kind of the main drag throughout the whole city of Detroit. If you've seen a few of my other videos, you'll know that. I did a video driving down Woodward, so let me see. Yeah, Wayne State starts right there. So let me see where I'm at here. We'll go this way for a minute, just so we can see the DIA. I know the DIA is actually more towards the Wayne State area, but it's still relevant in Midtown. So I'll show you that, and I'll do a quote unquote campus tour of Wayne State at a different time. So when I went to school down here, all this wasn't even here in the area behind me. I mean, let me see. The McDonald's was here. I don't know. I can't say that any of this stuff was here. The pool table, like, there's just a lot of exciting stuff going on down here that just wasn't there in, from 2011 to 2015 when I went to Wayne State. So, I've shown this on a different video, but this is the M1 rail that they built about 5 to 7 years back or something like that, and you can see the line going through the road, and it's a little trolley that takes you from one part of downtown to the other part on Woodward. Hopefully they extend it and it goes to different directions, because the public transportation in the city is not that good. I mean, they have buses, but other than that, it's not that good. But there's Wayne State Welcome Center right there. Yep. So that's my old school, the Education Memorial Building. There's actually, okay, let me show you this. This is the DIA right up here, the Detroit Institute of Arts, which is great building. It is a state-of-the-art museum, and let me see. I don't know. I forget what that building is right there. Oh, Detroit Public Library. Okay, yeah. So that's the Detroit Public Library. I remember going there as a kid. I never went in there. So when I went to Wayne State, I never went to the Detroit Public Library, mainly because I had enough going on, with all my college studies, and we had a library, an undergraduate library, as a part of Wayne State. So I'm gonna make a UE right here, and Warrior Strong. Yeah, a lot more people go to Wayne State now than when I did. They have a more bigger student body there now. That's a great view of the DIA right there, Detroit Institute of Arts. And actually, we're not far from the African American Museum, which is that's a very, very good place to go. There's a lot of African American history in the city of Detroit, and not just recent history either. Pretty cool. So down there is Wayne State, and that is part of Midtown, like I said, but it's more of a Wayne State vibe, so to speak. So I'll save that for a different day. So we're still in Wayne State right now, the Wayne State area. So as you can tell, there's those little banners up on the lights. So once we pass this traffic light up here, I think we'll be back into Midtown, the Midtown area. So anyways, well, yeah, like all these buildings right here, none of this was there, and I kind of went to college too early, so to speak, because all these nice restaurants and just this vibe down here, a lot of this was all abandoned. Midtown Liquor and Deli, Union Street, just a lot of stuff going on. This there's a Garden Bowl. I don't think that was there. There's a Garden Bowl. Midtown Detroit, blah blah blah. In a way, it's kind of cool though. It's kind of cool that you've seen this place abandoned, and now it's something special. It's something that has a lot of cool nightlife and cool vibes, and it's actually starting to build up, so that's pretty much it. There's a Whole Foods market. That's one of the only Whole Foods around. That's the closest to one to downriver, I believe, which is kind of funny. But I'm heading down Woodward now, so I think I'm gonna get off here now. We're kind of by the stadium, the stadium now. We're heading out of Midtown and back into downtown. So yeah, there's just more stuff down here, more bars, more eateries, you know. But I'm gonna end it right here. I'm gonna end it right here at Little Caesars Arena. Actually, Wayne, this is part of Wayne State too, but this is Wayne State Mike Ilitch School of Business. They just built that a few years ago, actually, which is pretty cool, you know. And he's the CEO. He was the CEO of Little Caesars, Mike Ilitch. I mean, he passed away a few years ago, and now his son Chris Ilitch runs the Tigers, the Detroit Tigers, the Detroit Red Wings, and Little Caesars. You know, which is obviously why they named this arena Little Caesars Arena. I believe there was a hockey game today, so. But a lot of that traffic's cleared out, thankfully. But yeah, so that was Midtown Detroit. And then if you like this video, then subscribe and hit that like button. And I'll see you on the next video.